So since Ramadan is coming to an end, I had this thought process the other day about Ramadan, having the best Ramadan and doing this much and that much, whatever your goals were. And I remember one of the best Ramadans I've had in this much of a span of life that I've lived is when I was I 16? Was I 17? One of the two, 16 or 17. Do not remember what age I was. Yeah, 16 or 17. Anyway, the point of the story is I do not know. I still love myself back then than I do now. SubhanAllah, I don't know why, I don't know how. But the confidence I had when I was 16 and 17, unmatched. Unmatched with the present me. And the confidence is not like the arrogant kind, but I was very, very unforgivably Muslim. I didn't care about what people think. I didn't care about, oh, like if I do this, someone's going to question me, the aunt is going to say this, the aunt's going to say that. I didn't care. I just did my own thing. And which is why, coming back to the point, which is why I had the best Ramadan, because I didn't care how people perceived me. Because when every time that was Ramadan, I, the first time I would go with my dad to the masjid. I would like, there was a specific masjid that he would go to, and he'd take us. And uh, I remember the masjid was so pretty. I don't remember the details. Yeah, I still don't remember the details. But it was so pretty, so calming, so peaceful. And I would just go, just find my spot, just pray. And I didn't care who was there next to me. Sometimes I'd go alone, and sometimes it would be my mom or my sister or my aunt. And then I just didn't care. So this one time, I really clearly remember this memory. Inshallah, it benefits me, remind myself first, and then you. Um, so there was this thing I would do. So there was this thing I would do when I pray, make dua. Yeah, not pray. It's when I make dua. So a bunch of my friends suggested that okay, when you make dua, when you want to when you pray or you're done praying and then you want to make dua and you want it to be accepted, try just make dua in sujood, and there's a chances of your dua getting accepted is high, and then you do it right after every salah. Perfect idea. So I was introduced to that by my friends. Again, good friends lead you to good things. See? And then what happened was I started implementing it. I think it was also about around 16, 17-ish age. And yeah. So what I would do is every time I go to the mosque, I would just do sujood after the salah, and when they're doing the dua and everything, I would just make my dua in sujood, and I'd hear the imam or the sheikh, whoever led the salah or whoever is doing the dua that day, I can hear his dua, and then I would say the Ameen, and then make my own duas in sujood. And the fact okay, initially I was a little bit like, okay, what would other people think? What if it's not the way to do it? I had a lot of questions, and I was like, no, you know what? If I was at home, I would definitely do it. So why am I trying to find reasons not to? So what I told myself was, okay, I'm doing it anyway. And then I did it for a few days. And then this day, I don't know a few days or how many days, but yeah, it's just this particular day, um, I had gone with my sister. We were done praying and everything, and then they were making dua. And I straight up into the sujood. I was waiting for a while because my sister is also there. So should I do it in sujood? Should I not do it in sujood? I was like, it's fine. I'm going to sujood. I go into sujood, and then the dua is going on, and then you cry, and I don't know if I cried or not, but then yeah, the gist is, it was a long dua. Alhamdulillah, everyone said Ameen, everyone made their own duas. It was done. I also made my own duas, and then I got up. I'm getting up from sujood, and then I see to the right, there's like a row of women, older than me, by the way, getting up from sujood along with me. I look at my sister, and then she was like smiling at me, and then she was like, yeah, you know what happened? The woman saw you getting into sujood, and then they also went into sujood to make dua. And I was like, what? No way. Like, these women, mind you, they're older than me. They're way older than me. I'm 16, 17, y'all, Allah knows what age. Yeah, I'm just a teenager. And these women, they just like, oh, we can make dua in sujood. And I realized, the thing is, let's say, okay, they looked at me and did it. And inshallah, I get the rewards. I realized my friends, on the other hand, without realizing, get the reward too, because they inspired me to do it. SubhanAllah, like look at the train of rewards that you get for introducing someone to something as small as making dua in sujood. Islam is so beautiful, I'm telling you. And it's so vast that no one can, that everything you do, it benefits you. Every single thing you do, it's going to benefit you. And it's so beautiful. And yeah, I reminded myself of that, and I realized that masjids have such an impact in it. It has a lot of impact. And whether or not we realize it, it is a beautiful, beautiful impact the masjid can make. If they choose to make such a masjid. Yeah. And that's it for the, you can call it a reminder, you can call it, I don't know, day one of my tiny bits of thoughts that I have to share.